Welcome back. So in our last video we had already looked at how you can get the design, and also we looked at how you can generate a next application. So right now I'm hoping that you have already done that, and to run now the next.js application you need to come here in the terminal in here, and what you can do is that you will say npm run dev or npm run dev in this folder that is called this folder here that is called frontend. This is where you'll be able now to run npm, and will be npm run dev. So it will start the application, and let's see the default application. And the default application here comes with this template here. Right now this is next.js default application, and you can see here, because it is coming with boilerplate code here, we need to remove this code so that we start creating our own events application. That is, so what we'll do now, we just come here, and inside this here, this index.js here, you can see we have this code here that we can remove. So to remove it, we'll just come here, copy all of it, copy everything inside here, and then we'll delete it. So let's delete it just like that. So again, I want to create this as a div here. So this is a div, just like that. So if we just save this and then go back, we should see now that we do not have this boilerplate here. So after a while, you can see we don't have this boilerplate here, or this code here that is boilerplate. So now if we come here, you can see we have this dark background here, but I want our background to be white. So let's come here, and we can remove these styles, because this is the ones that are coming with that it is coming with that dark background. So when I remove it and then just save it, so you'll see that the background will be gone. So I'll just remove the default styling. So if it is not gone, we'll just proceed and remove other styles, but I'm hoping that has removed the style. So let's see. So it is not removing the style. So let's go back, and in here, in our styles here, this is where we'll be seeing the background that is black. This is background that is black here. So what I'll do, I'll just remove everything inside this style global.css, and also in here I will remove all styles that are in here also. So in here I'll just Control A, and then I'll remove all of them. So let's save and then open our application here. So let's see if we have already saved. So when I reload this application here, you should see that now it shouldn't have that background that is black, that is, or that dark background. So it is reloading, and then we'll see after a while it will be okay now. So right here you can see we have this navbar, and this is what we'll be starting coding. And right here you can see now we have this background that is white, and this is where we want now to start our application. So inside here, if we come here in this index.js here, and then let's say something like h1 this way, and then let me add it as a tag. So h1 here, and then I can say navbar. So if I can say navbar here, so let's see. So after we have saved that, and then let us reload, we should see the text navbar, that is h1 heading, and let's see this is saving and then reloading. So let's see after a while if it will add that text here around here. So you can see here we have a navbar here. And now what we can do, another thing that we can do now, we can let's come here and remove this. And because we want to structure our application in the right way, we'll come here and in our source file here we'll create another folder, and this folder we'll call it components, just like that. So inside our components also I'll be adding navbar, or I will be adding a file called navbar, and navbar just like that, and then I'll say JXX or JSX, just like that. So after we have done that, now inside here I can use the shortcut for RAFCE, this one here, and this one enable us to add this and a function for React, that is, or a component for React. So this shortcut for RAFCE comes from an extension, and you can check for that extension and also install it in this VS Code that will help you to create it, to create a component for React in a short form, that is. So in here what I'll do, I'll just come here, and then inside here I will say have a container. So I'll just say container, just like that. And because we are not using the style that we have normally been using in React, so remember this is Next.js, what I'll do, I'll come here in our styles here. So let me first of all close that, and in our style here I'll just say navbar, and I'll say .module.css. This is where we'll be having our CSS, and then it will be styling this navbar inside here. So we need to import it. So I'll just say import styles from the styles. So I can say like .style, or let me try this one here, .styles, and then you can say navbar.module.css. You can see it just like that. So I can say now div, and then when I add that div inside here, I can add a class name, just like that. And inside here now I can call styles and container if we want to have a class name of container. So I will go back here in this CSS here, and in here now I can say .container as our class name here. So also what I can do now, let me add a background color. So I'll just say background color, and I'll say red right now. And now if we want to see the navbar, we can come here in index.js here, and I can call the navbar here. I can import the navbar here. So I just say navbar. I don't know if it will have a auto completion. Yes, and you can see it here. So I'll just add it just like that. So let us save and then see if we can see our navbar, and we should have our background color of red. So right here, let it save, and then you can see here at the bottom here, or bottom right, we have that loading, and then it has already saved. So right here we can see the changes because we have not added like other things that can help us to see our navbar. So I'll just say height, let the height be 100 pixels, and also I want our background color, or I want our width to be 100%. So let's see if now we can see our navbar. So in here you can see we have our navbar here. Now we can see it. So what we need to do, because we can see here we have this default margin and padding. So what I'll do, I'll just come here to remove that. I need to come and then inside this global. So let me check first of all here. So because you can see here we are importing this global.css, I can come here and inside here I can target everything using this asterisk, and inside here I can say padding, and padding should be 0 pixels, and margin also will be 0 pixels, just like that. So let us save and let's see if the padding and the margin will be gone. So right now you can see that there is no padding and there is no margin. So that's how you remove the padding and the margin. So the other thing is that you need now to come here and then I'll just add a certain, or I need to add a gradient, linear gradient, because you can see here if we open at our code, our application here, you can see there's this color here that is almost dark maroon, and then it is right in this part here. So there's a linear gradient that is applied. So what I'll do, I'll just come here and then I'll paste my gradient here. So this is what I want it to look like. So we have this background image here, and then we have this linear gradient here. So this is the way you set the linear gradient, and you can see it is to the right, that is, so from the dark to the light one. So let me see how it looks. So let it save, and when it has already saved, we'll see that it will be the same with this one. So you can see we have now the same, or the same navbar, the same background color in all of our navbar here. So now the other thing is now to add this logo here and these links here and also this button here. To do that, it will be pretty much easier. So inside now our navbar here, the second thing or the other thing that we need is to add this div here, and this div here will have a class name. Now the class name will be at this time here will be styles. You'll call it styles, and then dot logo, just like that. And then we have another div, and this div will have the menu. So at this time we'll give it a class of let's say styles, and then we call it menu link, just like that. The other one is this one here with the button. So I'll just call it, okay, let me add it here, div, and then we can give it a class of, let's say, notification or notified. So here we can say styles dot notified, just like that. So that's all. And inside here now I can add a span, and this one I can say it should be having a class of we can call it, or we can add let's say logo underscore text, or logo underscore text, or we can say logo text, so something of the sort. And in here we can say mvx, that is our logo. And again inside here we'll have span. The first span here will contain home link. So this is home, about us, MCs, and event organizers. So in here you can say home, and the other thing is that we can have a span also for about us. So about us, let me call it about us here, and the other one is for MCEs. So MCEs, and the other one is for event organizers. So we can have another one here for event organizers, just like that. The other thing is that we can have a button here, and inside this button here we can say, let's say, get notified with events. So go get notified with events. So just like that, I think that's okay now. So the other thing is now to style. So if we save on them and then let's go back here, you see we have this, we have error, and this error is coming from this one here, and this is because in here in logo text we didn't add styles dot logo, something of the sort. So if we just save it again, now the error will be gone, and you can see the text are arranged here, and also we have our button here. So to do that, now to style them, we need to come here, and in our CSS here we just say display flex. We can say display flex, and in here we can say something like logo will be having a flex of 1 here, but our menu link here, let me confirm how we spelled it. So it is menu link. So menu link here will have a flex of 2. Let me give it 2 here, and also we'll be having a notify here, and this one will also have a flex of 1, just 1. So let us save this also, so or format it first of all, and then we'll save it. So come here, and then we'll see if they are arranged in the way that we want. So you can see here they are already in a better position. So you can see how good they look. So I want to style them to be at the center. So to do that, you can come here, and then I can say justify, no, I can say something like maybe something of the sort. I can say something like let's say align items be center, and then justify content to be center also, something of the sort. So let's see if they will be at the center now. So when we save them, you can see they are at the center now, they are styled at the center. So the other thing is now to style on this here, MVX, the logo, the links, and then the button. So this is simple, and in here now we can target this logo text here. So copy it, let's copy it here, and then inside here we can target it just like that. And inside here, because I don't want to spend a lot of time, I will just paste the text or the styles. This is the font of 40 pixels, a font weight of 900, and then font family of Roboto, and then white smoke, that is the color, and then flex. Let me remove this flex here. So the other thing is that we need to style the menu. So we need to style the menu here. So menu link and then span, and also inside here also I will just paste the styles. So let us paste the styles here. So if we can paste the styles here, and then I think we can see how it looks when it saves. So here you can see we have MVX here, and also you can see we have already these links here. So right now I want to add this color, so I just say color here, and then in here I can say white smoke, something of the sort, white smoke. And then the other thing is that I would remove this font weight here. So let's see how it looks. So let's see how it looks. So I think it is almost coming to see, or it is almost this one here. So let me first of all style this one here, also the button. So to style the button, I'll just also target it, so notify, and then I'll say button, and then in here I'll also paste the style that I want there. So let's see. So after we have pasted the style, which is background color of this color, cursor pointer padding to be 15 pixels, color of white, font weight to be 900. Let's see how it will look. So let us save, and then it should be targeting this one here. Okay, let's see why it has not gotten the style. So this is notified, non-notify. So this is notified. So let me say notified here. So let us save and then see the change. So when it is saved, we can see we have this here. We have like this, we have this one here, the button, but it doesn't look the way we want. So I just say border none. We have the border none here. So just like that, and then I think I will remove this flex one so that it might be aligned or styled correctly. So let's see. So it is way, it is not styled the way we want. So I just say margin. I can say margin of, let's say 30 pixels. 30 pixel. This is right to, this is right top to bottom. It is 0 pixels, and also right to left 30 pixels. So let us save, and then let's see also here. So it should be styled, so that's, it is being styled in the right way. The other thing is to give this MVX here like a margin. So let's come here, and then inside our logo here, our text here, I can say margin, and also I'll do the same with this, just like the way I did here. I'll just copy it actually to save on some time. So in here I want to, let me add it here, just like that. So we have added that, and then we'll have almost the same now design with this one. But you can see we have different font here and here. So this is what we'll be doing in the next video. So that's what we'll be adding the font so that it looks the same. So after that, now we'll continue with our featured page here, or this one here, and then continue with our project. So let me see you in the next video.